Hello there! Today we're taking a close-up look at the Autumn Rainbow Cut and Foil set, brand new in the Autumn Impressions release. This is the foiling set here, and this is the die set that coordinates with this foiling set. These sets also coordinate with the previous released Autumn Rainbow stamp set, so those dies will also cut out these stamped images. It also coordinates with the Autumn Rainbow stencil set. So I'm going to show you how all these products work, how they work together, and show you a completed project using all of these products together. Let's start out with the foiling set. I have a piece of white cardstock here and my foiling set, as well as a piece of Aura colored foil. I'm going to get this ready while my Glimmer hot foil system is heating up. I'm just going to take all of the plates and place them face down onto my foil that is pretty side up on my cardstock. Once I have those all laid out how I like them, then I just need to make sure they're secured in place. So I'm going to use some low-tack paper tape and hold those down. And this will ensure that they don't move and they stay where I placed them. Once they're all taped in place, we need to put this on the Glimmer hot foil system face down. Then we put the shims and spacer pad on top, press the timer, and when the timer goes off, I'm going to pull this platform back towards myself and run it through the die cutting machine. Now you see there's like a yellow paper there. That's just a shim that I use, a scratch piece, and that really helps add pressure. So if you needed added pressure, just add a paper cardstock shim. All right, so I just removed that from the hot foil plate system, and now I'm going to remove the foil, and you can see what all of those leaves look like foiled. They look great just like this. You could use them as skeleton-like leaves or even for winter. But you can also die cut them, which is going to give them more of a shape. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm showing you one of those images foiled and then die cutting it. Now when you tape a die to a foiled image, you want to make sure that the tape doesn't touch the foiling because it could dull that foiling out. So just make sure to be careful doing that. So there it is. Now let's take a look at how these foiled leaves work with the Autumn Rainbow stencil. Remember, this stencil is from a previous release, and now we have these foiled images that work great with this stencil. So I'm just going to add some orange ink to this and see how it looks going right over the top of my foiling, and the foiling will actually resist the ink. This is a dye-based ink. I do rub it with a little paper towel to make sure there's no excess ink there, and they look beautiful. So now I thought, let's show this with the coordinating stamp set. So the lines of these stamps are almost exactly like the lines of the hot foiled images. So we can mix and match them and play with them together, just like I'm doing here on this background. So this paper is about 4 by 4 inches, just as a reference so you can see about the size of these leaves. So I'm going to stamp this all over. I'm doing this with the same orange ink that I did for the stenciling, but I'm also going to add this in a couple other colors to fill in the background. And I did also stencil over those images that I stamped. And here's a look at that background created and turned into a card. So that's a look at the new Autumn Rainbow cut and foil set. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you'd like more inspiration, you can find Trinity Stamps on Instagram and Facebook as well. We'll see you all again very soon. Bye.